Hello, I'm BrigantiaBlackbird of BlackbirdsBrew. Happy Sunday and welcome back to our series on the Havamal. This week we are looking at verse 34, beginning as we always do by looking at 3 different translations. The first is from Olive Bray. It reads, "Long is the round to a false friend's leading, even if he dwell on the way. But though far off fair, to a faithful friend straight are the roads and short." Now the next translation is by W.H. Auden and P.B. Taylor. It reads, "To a false friend the footpath wind through his house beyond the highway. To a sure friend there's a shortcut, though he live a long way off." And finally, we have our third translation from The Cowboy Havamal by Dr. Jackson Crawford. It says, "Don't concern yourself with anybody who won't repay your friendship in kind. Better to walk a long way to a friend than a short way to some ornery jackass." Have I mentioned lately that my appreciation for the Cowboy Havamal has been growing by leaps and bounds? But let's move on because reciprocation is the foundation for human relationships. Acquaintances that only go one way are without genuine value, and that is one of the core meanings of this particular verse. If there's devotion on one end but disinterest and dislike in the other, then that is a recipe not only for hurt feelings or false friendships, but also for abuse. There's a reason why relationships have to be a two-way street, and they deteriorate if they're not. It just isn't healthy for one party to do all the giving and one to do all the taking. There has to be a genuine exchange of energies. And if someone is trying to make someone else feel selfish for expecting reciprocation, then it's probably time to walk away from that person. They are not there for friendship. They are being a user. Now let's focus on a real friend, the person for whom time and distance doesn't matter because the bond is based upon mutual respect and trust, shared values, and a true enjoyment of each other's company. This is where it's worth investing our energies because the other party is meeting our effort and they're building that friendship right along with us. When the hard times come, as they inevitably do, that's when we learn the true value of friendship, family, and community. But it's very difficult to build those things up once we are in the midst of hardship. We should use the time before hitting rock bottom to build up relationships. That makes it much more likely that someone will be there to help us get back on our feet and vice versa. And this will also help stave off the worst of depression because we will have real human relationships to hold on to for strength. And as we are going into very difficult times, I think that is more important than ever for us to be bearing in the forefront of our minds. So that's what I got out of this verse. Let me know what you think in the comments section or come see us on Gilded at our server BlackbirdsBrew. There's a link to join us in the description box, and I hope to hear from you soon. But that'll do it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.